Hey there, Soul Shines. It's Michelle here, and happy Vlogmas. I think I'm trying this. We'll see how it goes. Mornings are so hard for me. My body is typically physically in pain in the mornings. Usually, once my mind wakes up, it's usually pretty fast that my mind wakes up. I don't usually have a problem with that in the mornings. But my body hurts, my hands hurt, so some of the things that I want to do during the day, just mornings are just not my best friends. Right now. Hopefully that changes. Anyway, I'm going to take my camera, my phone with me throughout the day. Probably quit in the evening, like sometime 7 or so. I want to try to get this edited, slapped together, and up on December 1st. So it is December 1st, and if you have been watching my channel and my giveaway, you know that today's my birthday. So let's start with happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. I start my mornings with a few little things. One of them is smiling, although I usually just grin. To me, it's not about having a smile on my face. It's about the feeling I have inside. So as long as I've got what I consider a happy, grateful feeling, whatever my face does is fine for me. So it's usually a grin. And I start saying thank you for things. Like, I'm grateful for these flowers that are up here. I think they're so pretty. They're one of my favorite colors. And I'm grateful for my bed. And when I was using the restroom, I was being thankful for indoor plumbing. Seriously, so grateful for indoor plumbing. So every morning I do that, just gratitude for the things that I have around me, gratitude for people that I love, gratitude for this YouTube channel, and right now for a tripod. I don't normally get it out because it's a pain to switch back and forth between the little thing that holds my phone and my camera. I want to get a second tripod for one or the other. Just it will be easier, but I don't have that yet. So yeah, I do that, and then I have a little phrase that I kind of say. We're supposed to, I'm in a program right now, and we're supposed to kind of do a power pose, but for me, I'm kind of like tensing muscles while I'm doing it, especially leg muscles, like telling my leg muscles, like, hey, these are some of the ways that we are. And so I picked a few words, and they suggest that we say, I now command myself to be, and sometimes I do that. I usually prefer to say I choose to be. But I tend to do a few times with both of them, and then go into finishing off with I am, just because I've been doing these kind of things long enough that the affirmations have a little more power for me than they do for some people when I remember to do them. Anyway, my mind is starting to realize, oh, when we say something, we mean it. And it took years, decades to get here. So my phrase is, I now command myself to be in harmony with life, present and inspired, committed and determined, a blessing and hope. And I'm going to be actually changing up some of the words because I want to keep it kind of short, and I had a huge aha yesterday. In a conversation with somebody, I realized that I have been in some form of burnout for like 25 years. And that is a body sensation, a chemical sensation I would like to change. And so I'm going to be finding some words that maybe like replenish, rejuvenated. I don't know. I'm going to find some words. And I'll probably take out determined. I don't know. We'll see. And then there's a phrase that I made many years ago. And this is my phrase that just like brings me back to me. And if my body lets me, because I've talked a little bit about natural numbers, and my activation point is in my back, and so when I squeeze my muscles behind and put my hands out and back, kind of in a flying pose, when I can do that, my back hurts right now. When I can do that, I like to say that phrase, my power phrase with that, because the power phrase has been centering for me for years. And so I will do this, and I will say, I am the Empress of Peace, daughter of deity, heir to the throne of the Most High. And I don't know what it is about that phrase, but it just like settles me. And then, let's see, what else? Oh, I review my goals, and a part of that is I kind of visualize some of the things. Like yesterday, I visualized having one of the Christmas trees with lights on because I wanted lights for my birthday, and there was no way I was going to get both of them done yesterday just because it takes a little bit. But yesterday morning I did visualize that one being done, and in the process ended up figuring out that my kids didn't bring up all the totes, and my front room, as you will probably see later, is a mess. And then after I do that, I do my devotional studies. However, some of that gets rearranged because a part of being in harmony with life, as my phrase says, is going with the flow of whatever is coming to me today. And it is about time for family prayers and scriptures. So I will do my devotional after. I'll probably be reviewing my goals, doing some little visualizations. Like, I like to do big visualizations for the overall goal, but also like little visualizations for the day. I did that on Sunday last week. It was snowing, and I was like, oh, it's snowing. And I decided to visualize that my driveway was cleared off. I don't know who did it. Maybe angels, maybe people, physical people, God's angels in physical form. I don't know. But it was done. I got up and went out, and I was like, whoa, somebody cleared off my driveway. And I know it was physically cleared off. My son's like, oh no, it just melted. I'm like, the neighbor's driveway was not cleared off. It was definitely somebody did my driveway. And I was amazed It was awesome. And so, doing those little visualizations allows some of those things to happen. There's certain ones that are a little bit harder for me, and we'll probably talk about them throughout the month. But anyway, I'm going to get everybody up, and we're going to have our family prayers and scriptures, and we'll see where we go from here. It'll be interesting taking my tripod around with me today. I'm waiting for everybody to come. I thought I'd show you. So there's 2 green totes back here. These are the ones that people brought up, but these 2 were missing. And so now they are in the middle of my front room, and it's taking up all the space. That's donation stuff, but I don't want to donate the tote. I've got to figure out a box. And this I'm going through, and it's pictures, so it's taking me forever. And that was the dog. And so hopefully one of the things that gets done today is a little bit of tidying so that I feel like I can breathe in my front room. And then this I use either in here or in my bedroom. So that will be taken care of. And hello guys, water. Drink your water.
Okay, I have learned how to record my screen. So this is my desktop, and truly I rarely see it. But I don't usually have anything on it, but I usually have this app, Notion, open. So this is my, what I come into and see every day. Somebody sent this this picture here. I guess I can't see it. Anyway, they sent me this picture at July 4th, and I thought it was so gorgeous that I put it in here. This has been my word for 2023. I'm excited to be choosing a new word for this next year. This is that phrase I was talking about that I'm going to edit, but it doesn't look so pretty. I love Notion because I can change what is on my page. Like recently I added this stuff, which has my goals that I'll be looking through in a minute. This word, we are going to delete this right now and add in a new one because I have my word for, this is my word for my birthday year. And since today's my birthday, I get to update that. I put it in. This is my word of life, I should say. I want to say. And then over here I have, this is that phrase that always centers me. I am the Empress of Peace, daughter of deity, heir to the throne of the Most High. Oh, people are loud. This is a phrase that I like to remind myself of what I'm contributing to the world. A world of bliss, our way of being, shining bright through our creativity. And this is a question that I think is fun to ask. How does it get any better than this? Over here, oh, this is not refreshed. We'll just go into this page for a minute and come back. Why did that not update when I had this closed? Oh, there's nobody for dinner today because it's my birthday and I don't know what all we're doing. I mark off devotion because I did that. So I have a to-do page that I go into sometimes to empty things. Set today, which is a button. Hey guys, you're loud. Setting today updates my to-do list. And then if somebody's cooking, I will do this. If I have to make dog food, I'm going to add a video task while we're here because I need to record this. And that just adds in all of these things. Make a thumbnail, chapters, links, upload, edit, record, and it uploads or puts those things in my to-do list. And so I like toggle lists because I can close it. But these are things we have to turn in logs at school. These are some of the cleaning that needs to be done. Sometimes I go through and I move these to a new day. Let's see, I'm going to do that on Sunday. And we're hopefully going to get those used today, but I'm not sure. So here's where the thing is that I have to do, so to record the video. These are things that we have to do to make the dog food, except for that one was done yesterday. I need to give kids to garbage stuff. And I did my devotional, and I'm working on Vlogmas, but I'm not going to do that until I edit it. So here is a list of my creative tasks, and this one here is important. This one's important. I'm going to actually not work on socks today, and I'm not going to work on this today, but I'm going to change what it's called. I do need to work on that. I'm not going to work on this today, and I will explain in my creative expressions video, which will come out on Monday. This one I am going to work on. I'll probably make both of the tongues today. That way one of them is done and complete. And, oops. The stuff was yesterday. Oh, it's a new month. I'm going to have kids do the calendar. And I did my birthday word. And then this was a little thing that I just remembered. A sign is a warning or promise from God. A wonder is seeing God's hand in our lives. A miracle is something that cannot be explained. Kind of an explanation between a sign, wonder, and miracle. And sometimes I use this section and sometimes I don't. This, I guess I just have here as a random note. I'm going to move that random note. This here is kind of almost like a habit tracker. And then I can go through and say, did I do these things? Talked about that. On the school link, I'm going to click this just because this one brings up, this is my son's log for what he does. And this is my other son's log for what he does in school. And as they do their things throughout the day, we mark them off. I like to pull those up in the morning and go through those. And then these are for things that I'm doing. I don't really use events anymore. I'm going to move that eventually. And I don't usually use this, but I like to have the link available. And then I like that this toggles. So these are the chores. And then these are just a lot of links that I kind of like a notes section. But down here's a really cool one that I had to play to you guys. This is the stitch I did for day 75. I have it ready so I can just copy it. This is the one I'm going to be doing today. And then this here I copy and post into the videos. I'll probably show you that at one point in time. Probably not today, because I don't want to show you everything in one day because it will be a very long video. And then on my 100th day, this just is a list for myself to reference back to all of the stitches that I've done, so that when I'm looking back over the stitches and I'm like, ooh, I really like that stitch. What is that stitch? I can go through and know that these are the unique stitches. The single crochet is not on here, of course. And there is one that I absolutely love, and I'm thinking of seeing if I can use on a hat. So anyway, that's kind of my main page, and that's kind of what I'm showing you today.
Hiram, you'll be on video, right?
Yeah.
Look, you're a bright light in my life. I don't know if I could get that to not be in the video. Good day at school, Beverlicious.
What time is it?
Time to leave.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. My one son here wants to be on video today. The other son's like, no, I'm not going to be. Dog just bumped the tripod.
Yeah.
And I missed recording my daughter telling me I'm weird. I have my crystal file. I am going to paint my toenails. And then I have these. I don't know how well you can see them in the lighting of today. And they've got a lot of grow out and my appointments in a week. And I was given, what?
Should I turn on that one?
You can turn on that light. I don't know how well it will help, but we can try it. I was given Color Street Nails by Lori. Something about school stories. Anyway, so I've got these. And for some reason, my phone is telling me my storage is low, so I've got to figure that out. I deleted a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't know why. I wonder if it's recording or storing in the wrong place or something. I just cleared my cache. So, I deleted some programs, apps that I don't use. Now, I'm going to get to work on my nails. I'll start with my toenails. My toes are done. I'm going to try to remember to take a picture of them. Insert them. As you can tell, I did get dressed. My kids are really awesome about doing my laundry on Fridays for me, and I needed what I was wearing washed. It is snowing today. Hello guys, you couldn't wait until tomorrow. It's my birthday, but it's okay. We'll be safe. So now I'm going to file on my nails and then put the, whatchamacallit. As I was painting my nails this color, I realized I could have probably used extras of the nail streaks on my toes, but I didn't. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can get these a little bit shorter, because as they start getting long, they start actually hurting my hands. We'll see what I put on the video. I don't know how well you can see the difference in length. These ones are longer, but these are just enough shorter that they still they'll look much better when all of this back here has color as well. But yeah, now to do this one. This will be more interesting. This is my dominant hand, which means I'm using my non-dominant hand to work on it. So we'll see how these turn out.
Yes.
Are you being truthful with me today?
Yeah.
Why do I not believe you?
Well, I'm not lying. I'm joking. I'm not lying. I'm joking. I'm not from Africa.
What does Africa have to? Oh, a lion.
I'm not lying.
You're not a lion? Rawr. You lost a tooth? Were you expecting that?
No. Not right now. I wasn't expecting it to happen right now.
Well, happy birthday to me. You lost your tooth. Clear cover. I just heard the washing machine go. Switch stuff over for me. That was an epic fail. And now I have sweet nail polish strips stuck to my nail in the wrong place. There you go. See? Horrible. I don't know. Apparently I suck at this. So we're going to try this other pinky with the other half, which hopefully is long enough. Last time I had issues with the clear thing not coming off. The time before that, everything was just sticking all over weirdly. And apparently I still have issues with the clear coat on this one. It's a really good thing I get my nails done. I appreciate this and it was fun to try. But I am having more struggles with this. Maybe I would learn. I think I'm going to take the clear coat off beforehand. Before I cut it, if I cut them again. Going to take that one off. I may end up having accent nails. Even if I don't want to. It's a good thing these things are just fingernail polish, because then I can clean them off. I like the color. I don't know if I like the color because it's over the brown, or if I would just like the color anyway. So you have to peel that off before. But I think, I don't know. Can I go like this? I watched videos on how to do this. That one looks okay. Not perfect, not ideal. Oh, tripod issues. Yeah, that went on pretty bad. Missed half of it. So I missed like all that half over there. This one looks okay. This one sucks. I'm probably gonna take it off. I hope that I can get at least something. I shall try this one on the middle finger on my right hand. Okay, this isn't working. I'm going to take everything I have on off and hope to get ring fingers so that I at least have something. They're interesting to take off. They leave little sticky bits behind. Alright, this time I'm going to kind of be a rebel. I'm going to try taking off the white part first, but leaving this thing all stuck together. So I still have got the clear bit to help hold the thing's shape. But I can pull off the clear thing. Okay, so I got white part off. Sticking it on the nail. I think that's gonna work color-wise. Or shape-wise. Pulling this clear part off. Then rubbing this down. Well, that method worked better. Alright, so once again, I'm going to take the white part off. Alright, move this a little bit. So see there. I don't know if you can see at the very end here where the nail bed has had some growth. There's a blank space between the. It's a slightly different color. This one, that one had a little bit of an edge issue over here, but not too bad. So now I'm going to paint the rest. But the question is, which color do I want to paint them? Okay. I just used USB to move a bunch of things from this phone to my computer to clear up space. It's going to be an interesting month as we do this. Here is the I really suck at painting nails. I used to be good at it, but I've lost touch, and so there's a lot of that stuff eventually will come off my nails, and then they'll look pretty cool. Anyway, so that's that hand. This hand looks better. So, I'm gonna work on Millie the snake really quick, and then I will record a video and hopefully do some editing of this blog stuff before we head out. It is almost 1 and we have to leave here around 2:30, so lots to do in a very short time. Millie! I just got done recording my creative expressions that I will come in here and I will open this file here and edit it. This is DaVinci Resolve. This is the software I use to edit things. So I'm gonna bring in things from my phone. I have 12 videos so far. That these are all things that I'm going to be using for my video. Okay, this is not really what I wanted to do though. I get sidetracked when I'm doing things on my computer and phone. I'm gonna come back over here and I'm gonna add these in. And this is what I get to work with. Those 12, 13, 14 videos, 15 videos are my starting videos that I've got to figure out what order they go in and what order I'm putting them in. Plus the video I'm making right now. So I'm going to stop recording and add that to here and go plug in. And it is currently 1:56 and we're leaving here in like 25 minutes. I need to change and get ready before we go. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done. Adding this to my video vlog. You're welcome to stop in and say hi. Wave. Hi, Rome, Cheyenne. This is the Urim, Utah temple. We just got to go visit and go through it. We have open houses when a new temple is built and before it's dedicated and ready to go. And we just got to go through. It's very pretty. This is what I requested to do for my birthday. So this is it. And then we're going to I think we're going to go out to eat with Cheyenne's boyfriend. So, are you going to be in my video? Say hi. Amy, you might as well come too. And these are the 4 kids that I have with me. You've seen Amy, that's Hiram. Kalani was in for a second. And Cheyenne and Sucks at work. And of course the others are in the other state. So, fun times. And now it's cold. I'm putting my hand away. Well, I'm sitting in a car waiting for my daughter and her boyfriend to get done shopping. And we're supposed to go to his house to watch a movie, eat whatever desserts. And I just have a lot of feelings right now that I might talk about tomorrow. We'll see. And I do know that the chances of this video getting up on my birthday are very slim. So, day 1 might actually show up tomorrow morning. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. This whole vlogging thing is just not normal to me. Oh, hey, guess what? My son went shopping for me today for my birthday. He bought it while we were together and then hid it from me and they gave it to me in the car all wrapped up in grocery sacks. He's like, I double bagged it so that you wouldn't see. It was kind of cute. By the way, he got me 2 of these. They're the Mainstain cotton yarn. So I'm excited about that. I like yarn. This is pretty decent cotton in my opinion. So that was cool of him to get. And I think that's pretty much going to be the wrap up for this video. Remember to let your light shine through your creations. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.